Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ashley Dejanay, and we're just gonna jump into this video right quick. So yeah, right here I am going to be doing 2 plaits going all the way down, because of course I don't know how to braid to the scalp, and this is one way I know to get my hair in the little cap. So right there you see my 2 little braids I did. And then now I'm just pinning them up with with bobby pins so it can lay flat. You will have a little hump at the back, but if you don't know how to braid your own hair to the scalp, this is a way that I've learned, because I really wanted my quick weaves and I didn't know how to braid to the scalp, and it worked for me. So yeah, you're gonna be tucking all little hairs with a bobby pin so it can fit in your cap, which we just put on next. And I'm just moving the light around because I need to see the line, the part that I made to do the half up and half down. So of course you guys might not see where I'm putting the line at, but I took like a little marker, or I forgot what I used my concealer to mark the line because I forgot where I put my eyeliner at. Okay, and right here for this part, I spray it with spritz first, and then I use the little stuff to make your cap hard, because I just be wanting it to be extra hard to make sure the glue doesn't get on my hair. So you can see I marked the line already with my concealer, and the knot at the back of your head will not show, guys, so don't worry about that. So yeah, I put the spritz on there first just to do like 1 coat to make that hard, then I blow dry it, and then I'm gonna go in with that little black I don't know what it's called. I've heard it called morning glory before, but you're gonna go in and put that coat on top of the spritz, and then you're gonna make sure that's dried all the way as well. So here's the stuff that I was talking about. You're gonna put on after you make sure your spritz is dried. You can put as much as this stuff you want. You can put a lot, just to make sure you don't get glue on your hair, to keep it protected. But at the same time, you want to make sure that it's super dry, and it's gonna dry hard, so that way you do know that it's dry when it's rock hard. So once it's dry, if it's not dried all the way, it will not, like, your track will not stick to it, like it'll still feel wet, and you do not want that to happen, because when you try to glue your hair down, it won't stick. So just make sure that you make sure it's really dry before you move on to the next step, which is gluing your tracks on. Now I'm just going in and I am making sure I blow dry this section. I think it took about 20 minutes for it to blow dry with the hand dryer. I don't have a hooded hair dryer, so this is what I used. Now this step right here should be very familiar to everybody, especially if you know what a quick weave is. As you can see, I'm only applying these tracks because my net is completely dry. And this part is straightforward. It speaks for itself. You just glue the tracks on top of each other. Not on top of each other, but you know what I mean. Throughout half of the video, Aubrey Butt was walking around and playing with stuff. Now look at her. She's asleep. She's sleeping in bed. You can see it in the mirror. Oh, and I also wanted to say, y'all, that this freaking hairstyle, I will never do it again, because this hairstyle stressed me the hell out. And y'all gonna get to that step in just a minute. But this back part, gluing the tracks on, that was like the fastest part. But the top part, putting that ponytail in, oh my Jesus. I'm never doing a half up, half down again by myself. I will go get it done instead. This part I wanted to just record a little part of me flat ironing the hair, because I also was flat ironing the hair as I put a track in, like so much hair I would flat iron. So you can do it like that. If not, then you could just flat iron it all at one time. I just didn't want to have to flat iron so much hair at the end when I finished putting it all in. So right here, I finally finished putting the tracks down, and I am about to cut the stocking cap to where my hair is showing now where I had parted it at. And then I just took the two sides of the stocking cap after I cut that little part right there. I just took it and tied behind the back. I don't know if I'm gonna show it on camera, but just so it can stay. Now to move on to your ponytail, I kept mixing my part up, so it kept messing up. So excuse that, but I'm just gonna be putting some gel and edge control into my ponytail and just perfecting the ponytail, getting it how I want, slick down and stuff. And then we're gonna move on to applying the hair in a ponytail and stuff. So I just went in and braided my little ponytail, and then next I thought about making the braid thicker by like doubling it like that, like tucking it, but I didn't like it and finishing touches, so I would just say keep your ponytail long and thin like it already was, because it kind of caused me some problems. But hey, to each his own, you do it how you want, boo. This is how I did mine. So with this method right here, I was just putting a scrunchie at the end of the track so I can tie it to the end of my ponytail or my braid. So I can start from the bottom and then wrap it up, because as you can see, I did not use glue on my hair. So I wanted to be able to take this ponytail out really easy. So right here, I was just showing you guys how it looked when it was wrapped on. And then once you got it on there, you just start wrapping. I had to stand up for this process because the hair was pretty long and I didn't want it to keep tangling. And this is where I had a problem with wrapping the hair at. Like, it wasn't laying flat because the braid was so thick. So I would suggest you to just keep it straight. Like, it took me forever. And when I tell you, I didn't finish this hairstyle till like 7 o'clock in the morning. I was pissed. Like, I know I started late. I started at like 12 or 1, probably 11. And it took me hours. And then recording on top of that, it takes even longer because you try to get every detail, every step of the way you can. So, but right here, you see that I shall prosper. And I got through it. But it still looks a little weird when I turn my head. But right now, I'm about to show you guys how I laid my baby hairs down. But overall, the hairstyle was really cute. I really loved it. Super pretty, super pretty, super silky, long, black, you know what I'm saying? It was giving what it was supposed to give. Do you see this, baby? Now watch when I slick these baby hairs down. Right here, you can see I was just trying to play around with my baby hairs and see if I wanted to do that little split right there. But you can see I changed my mind because I just wasn't feeling it. So this is the final look. Real pretty. I loved it after all. Those hours I put into it. And I want to thank Alipearl for sending me this beautiful hair. It was 24 inches, 3 bundles. And they colored it for me black. And all of the information about the hair will be in the description down below. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you stood to the end, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in my next video.